for an adult audience. Loveline may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised.
Loveline with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew.
Last night,
Do you think that could be the new condom, though, where you just hit that and then you've got a good hour with sterility?
Yeah, I like that.
And then you're out and you're fine.
That's a good idea.
I just don't think it'll work.
But it's sort of
possibly
it's like
all those sperm.
It's like in those movies where you hit the guy with the knockout dart, and it's like, all right, we got 44 minutes to get in and out of here before he comes around.
Right.
You just hit your nuts with the stun gun. Sperm is disoriented. It's swimming up your ass. It doesn't know what way to go. It's trying to get back in your penis while you're walking for the bathroom. It's trying to chase you into the kitchen. Yeah, Tony, this is a great idea.
Thanks.
Tony, you're talking to the same guy who wanted to invent the gyno dog. Do you remember that, Adam? That was on your
venereal
list.
Sniffing dog.
That's right.
And let me tell you this. Oh, okay, first
this
off,
wouldn't be the first time.
I think I'm going to go down like Da Vinci, and that he had a lot of ideas that were way ahead of his time. You know, he had like the helicopter.
Right.
I think he invented the Etch-a-Sketch. There are other things that he may have invented. I'm not sure all he invented, but he invented a lot of good stuff that didn't come around for hundreds of years. And, in his time, of course, his contemporaries, helicopter, what are you, high?
Crazy.
Yeah, they made fun of him. Now, considered a genius. I think I'm going to be seen that way through history myself. And I think first off, my heated sofa is something, and my shotgun beer with the pull tab on both sides. Right. I mean, the list it goes on and on. Yeah. But my gyno dogs. You see, a dog's sense of smell. No, I'm glad you did. A dog's sense of smell is like 1,000 times more cute than a human's, right?
Yeah.
They can smell anything. They can smell gunpowder. You can take a joint, pack it in coffee grounds, weld it into the fender of a pickup truck. That dog can smell it if it's looking for a joint. Why? And now, gynecological diseases, venereal diseases, they got their own smell. Everything's got its own smell. Cancer's got its own smell, and you're making fun of me, but they've trained dogs to smell skin cancer
you're
now.
Actually right.
And this is years after I came up with this revelation. Dogs can sniff for venereal disease.
Wow.
So what do you have to bring a dog with you, like if you go out to a club or something?
Station him by the door of the club, I would say. Like if you're throwing a party, you put the dog there. If the dog starts chasing its tail or something, you have to escort the lady out. But what
about the men? Men can have it, right?
Yeah, but I ain't blowing them. You understand? Unless I get really drunk.
Okay.
I'm worried about the chicks. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I ain't one of them guys.
Sorry to interrupt.
All right, so the dog. Now here's why Dr. Ben doesn't like, because it would put him out of business. It would put him out of business because
well,
we
not
would no
necessarily
longer,
a girl doesn't know she's got a problem, and then the dog sniffs it.
And you got to go to Dr. Ben.
Yeah.
Right.
She's discovered it.
You're
He's
right.
like the triage dog.
Right. He susses out what the problem is and tells them whether
exactly.
Now I'm understanding.
Right.
I had no idea.
Right. Plus, he could apply the Metro gel too with that long tongue.
Adam, that's a good reference.
I know what the chicks rub on themselves.
Job,
we take the dog, we squirt the Metro gel up the dog's nose, and then he just laughs up on the woman's vagina. It gets a kind of deep penetration that a woman could never get with an applicator. That's what I'm saying. And also, so here's my main point. My main point is a lot of women are a little bit tentative about going to the gynecologist, especially the younger ones.
Okay.
This is a non-evasive way to tell if you got a problem. You just sit there in the skirt. You don't have to pull the panties down. Just in a waiting room. Dr. Ben runs by with the dog. Just like the guy at the airport. And if he stops and he starts chasing his tail or scratching at the crotch or something like that, we know we got a situation. Hey, if the dog passes you by, you come back in 6 months. No problem.
Genius.
This is genius.
Somebody better be recording this. We'll all be looking back.
They can train these dogs to sniff anything. It's not like they got a special dog for cocaine and a special dog for gunpowder. All they got to do is train them on whatever it is: pot, coke, gunpowder, whatever it is, cancer, crabs, herpes, chlamydia, whatever it is. We train them. That's what it is. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. I'm speechless. I don't know what to say.
No, thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks for the reminder.
Yeah.
Adam, how do I do you have all your votes yet?
Or what?
For the piece of paper for congressman?
Oh, for governor?
Yeah, for governor.
Congressman.
No, I gave that up. It turned into a zoo. Yeah.
Oh man! All
Once
right.
Gary Coleman was in, Adam was out.
That's right.
That was
Yeah.
a straw.
All right.
I got bigger fish to fry, like my cancer sniffing dogs.
Hey, that's a
Venereal
great idea.
sniffing.
All your
Thank
ideas
you.
are great.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. And my next idea is to hang up on you, though.
That's the best idea.
Using your own logic. That's right. Cut by his own knife. Well, that's the show, everybody. Joe Rogan in here tomorrow night from Fear Factor and The Man Show. Talk to him about how that's working out. Oh, that'll be interesting. Dr. Drew will be back in tomorrow. Well, not back in tomorrow night, but back on tomorrow night from Toronto, where he's filming his movie. I want to thank Dr. Ben for coming in and doing a yeoman's job.
My pleasure.
Always good to have a gynecologist on the show. And Tony Hawk for coming in. Always good to see him. You can go to TonyHawk.com or BoomBoomHuckJam.com if you want to find out anything about the shows that are coming up and when they're coming to a town near you. Thanks a lot, guys. And until next time, this is Adam Carolla for Dr. Ben.
Hey.
Saying mahalo.
This has been Loveline. The opinions expressed on this show are not necessarily those of the staff, management, sponsors, or this station. The producer for Loveline is Ann Ingold. Loveline is a presentation of Westwood One Entertainment.
I think this show is complete crap. I think you guys are pigs and you need to get the hell off the air.